Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And today I have a build for Johnny. And overall, the consensus is that Johnny may be the worst family member. I don't think he is. I do think that there's one person worse than him. And one of the reasons that Johnny is catching flack is because he's essentially a damage dealer along the same lines as Leatherface. And if you wanted to be a straight up damage dealer, for the most part, there's no real reason not just to play Leatherface over Johnny. That being said, obviously there are some differences. Number one, you don't start off in the basement, which is fine by me. I do play Leatherface, but you know, sometimes it's a war zone down there. You know, victims are getting very ballsy, shall we say, very confrontational. I have come up with a build for Johnny that I do think makes him viable. With this build, he's able to 3-shot Sonny. He can kill him in 3 hits. Julie, Connie, and Leyland, he can kill them in 4 hits. And Anna, he can kill her in 5 hits. That's all on average, like in a proportionally, because obviously the different victims and the different players will have builds that will augment, you know, how many hits that they can take and like all that stuff. But on average, those are how many times I usually hit somebody and they die. So Johnny can be very strong, and this build is the reason why he's able to kill him in that little hits. I do have to say, like right out, this build is not great until you have it maxed out. And I'm just talking about the perks. Your power being maxed out is kind of meh. His power is good, but it is situationally good. Most of the time, it doesn't do too much, but situationally, it can literally lead to a kill that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Going back to his perks, getting these to level 3 is a little bit of a struggle, and whenever I show you the perks, you'll see why. So let's start with this. First and foremost, big swings. At level 1, it increases your damage by 10%, but it also increases your stamina consumption whenever you attack by 300%. That is massive. Whenever you first start doing this build, I think you're able to take 3 swings before you use up all your stamina. So you kind of have to eat this shit for a little while. That's just the honest truth whenever you're doing this build. Once you do get all 3 of these perks to 3 though, you will surprise the victims with how hard that you hit. So once this gets to level 3, your damage is increased by 15% and your stamina consumption is at 200%. That 200% is still a lot. Our other 2 perks help mitigate this whole 200% thing. So the next perk is Slow and Steady. This one, whenever you have it to level 3, while sprinting, stamina usage is decreased by 50%, where overall speed is reduced by 10%. So it does make you a little bit slower, but in general, the family is faster than the victims. Once you get used to running at the 10% slower speed, then you don't even notice it after a while. Like once you figure out the range that you're able to hit from, then you're all good. And the stamina usage being decreased by 50% is massive. Like you can basically run the entire time across the map and be completely fine. Last but not least, we have Fired Up. This is also the perk that I use on Sissy. I think it's one of the best perks for the family in general. After running out of stamina, there's a 90% less delay before stamina starts regenerating again. So you use up all your stamina running and swinging, and then they'll go into their little animation of being stamina drained, and then pretty much instantly you get all your stamina back. You can continue the chase. Meanwhile, the victim maybe gets 5 or 10 feet away from you. So this perk is honestly one of my favorite perks whenever it comes to the family, like just in general. The grandpa perk that I use is Suffocating Grip. This is whenever you are in a close encounter, the minigame is 20% easier for whoever has this perk. Me personally, I had never won a close encounter until I put on this perk. Now that I have this perk, whenever it gets activated by grandpa, any close encounter that I've been in has ended in either massive damage towards the victim or just straight out I end up killing them from the close encounter. So This is the one that I always go with. Let me show you what this build looks like in the skill tree. That way, if you want to run it, you can see how I did it. Basically coming over here to the right, getting all of this stuff, taking a left at the fork, getting all of this stuff, taking another left at the fork, getting all of this stuff, and another left at the fork, getting all of this stuff. So if you do want to run the build, this is the path that I took to get what I got. I don't know if any of the perks that I have are from random. I don't think they are, but real truth, I'm not sure. So if any of the perks that I'm using are in the random slot, let me know in the comments, because honestly, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Last but not least, let me go ahead and show you what I'm using on this as well. My level 1 is a 7% consumption rate. My level 2 is the 30% detection rate. And my level 3 is the color of the footprints. So the reason that I use this is basically it makes the footprints blue and they're just easier to see. The hot and cold thing honestly doesn't help too much, but it makes the footprints easier to see even in grass and even in like the shrubs. And knowing when you're getting closer to somebody does help a bit. I honestly just like it better than analyzing the clues faster or being able to, you know, catch on to a longer trail. I just think it's the better one out of all three of them. That's why I chose this one. This isn't really part of the build though. So if you want to do this in another way, you know, feel free. All right, let's see what this maxed out Johnny can do. All right, let's see how this one goes. Get our first victim up on the hook, and now Leatherface has to worry about everybody else down there. We may go help him, depending on if we can get our other stuff situated up here. Do we need to go do the battery real first? Yes, we do. All right, so let's go do the battery. I leave all this stuff open because I'm gonna come back and they shouldn't, I mean, victims are getting really quick, but they shouldn't be able to take this path by the time it takes me to do the battery. Now, the thing with Johnny is you want to be on the victims as soon as possible. So we're trying to cut down on doing anything else that we don't need to do. That being said, we do not gather blood like from, you know, the little blood piles. We don't do that. Excuse me. If you are the hitchhiker, cook, or sissy, part of your gameplay should be gathering blood and giving it to Grandpa. Johnny and Leatherface should not have to worry about giving blood to Grandpa. At least not from the buckets. If I get blood from killing somebody, then that I will turn into Grandpa. But I should not have to worry about actually running around and gathering blood. Johnny and Leatherface are the damage dealers, and that's the only thing that they should have to worry about. All right, so we are going to go check the ladder, because that is somewhere that they like to come up from first. Just see if there's anybody cutting me up here. Let's actually go down there and see if there's anybody around. If we could get a quick sneaky kill, that would be really, really good. Is there anybody over here? It doesn't look like it. So let's go ahead and go check the middle ramp that comes up. That's another place where they come up early. Getting an early kill with Johnny, especially from like coming from, oh, hello. 1, 2. All right, we got 2 hits on her. Help Leland with this guy. All right, we ate his punch. Is that girl still up here? See if she came through over here on this side. 3, 4 hits. 4 hits and she's dead. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now that we got that, we're gonna come around over here and we're gonna go to the hole that that one guy crawled through.
Time to play.
We're gonna get his trail and it's gonna give us absolutely nothing. It's been doing that lately where I'll look up a trail and I won't get anything from it. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just like situational, but yeah, every once in a while that's been happening. It's not a big deal, but I don't know why it's happening. Is he dead somewhere? Did somebody get him? Looks like he's chasing somebody. Oh. So he was already hurt. That was 3 hits, but he was already hurt. Sunny was right behind him. I don't know if Sunny came in or if he left. Let's see if we can find Sunny's footprints. See if it works on Sunny. Okay, there. Okay, is that them? No, that's just blood. No, we're following his blood. Alright, he went in there. The feet print is not working for some reason. The footprints are not working for some reason.
Now, where did you go?
I want to show you my nice, pretty blue feet print, but they're just not working right now. They got Sunny. All right, let's go ahead and go turn in the blood.
Here you go, old man.
Yeah, so like I said, there's nothing wrong with turning in blood. I just shouldn't have to gather it unless it's from a kill.
Nobody ever gets away from me.
That chainsaw's so loud. Yeah, so if you don't have any idea where anybody's at, you know, just turn on your power, run around, see if you pick up anything. Because of our build, we are able to pretty much just run forever. So you just run around the entire map, check the doors, check the locks. Eventually you do have to reset, but
I thought you knew how to run this household. This is a mess.
I love that everybody just talks shit to each other. All right, let's regain our running and we're back. This entire time our power has been going. We haven't found anything. Go ahead and turn that off and let it reset. We'll go over here and check the doors, make sure that she is not getting out.
That's all to use, big boy. What are you waiting on?
Cook should be gathering blood and feeding it to Grandpa. And I'll show you exactly why I should not be gathering blood. Check this door. That's still locked. Okay. Let me find a puddle. All right, so I'm at 0 blood. Now I'm at 13 blood. That is not worth it. That is literally not worth my time. Is Leatherface on him? No, Leatherface is gathering blood. Me and Leatherface should not be gathering blood, but we don't know where the girl is, so.
You looking better already. Now help us.
All right, so the first half of this game went very well. Oh, and apparently so did the second half because we won. What I was gonna say is games like that where in the end we can't find the person, Johnny can actually, that's when Johnny gets even better, is whenever nobody can find where the last survivor is. Because just from doing what I was doing, just running it across the entire map with my power on, I could just stumble across the footprints, which at least gives us a direction to where the last survivor is. So that's whenever situationally that power is really, really helpful when it works. Alrighty. We are on the gas station at night. Probably one of the hardest maps for the family at the moment. No, come lock this door. Okay, this is gonna be this is probably gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this side. But first, I will go to the other side. I don't know where that guy just went. Where did he go? I need to run across the map and turn on the battery. Yeah, where'd you go, bud? This is probably not going to be a good match, but we'll see. Cook is honestly one of the better people to have on this match, but usually you'd want to put all three of your locks over there because that's where the cheese door is at. So I'm going to have to turn on this battery and then pretty much come back and protect the cheese door. Unless he's going back to put that lock on, I'm not sure. At least Sissy sometimes sings whenever she's doing the battery. Johnny just stands there menacingly. That cook has very good blood collection. I'll give him that. All right, so we are going to check this ladder over here first, see if anybody's coming up. After we check this ladder, then we're gonna go forward and check the ramp that they're able to come up. Let's go down here and see if there's anybody down here real quick. I don't like running around down here as Johnny because following footprints usually just leads you into a dead end. But if you can get a sneaky hit off of somebody, like I said, I can drop most people in just a couple of hits. So if we can get a sneaky down real quick, then that'd be really good.
Now, where did you go?
All right, so he put a lock on this side and hopefully a lock on this side. Oh, hi. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 3 hits on him. 2 more hits should kill him. He's probably going to drop down. He's chasing somebody over here. See if we can find out where she ran. There's my footprints. All right, so she did go down. Good to know. Johnny was working on that lock on the left. He's gonna come back to it. We'll go ahead and drop. Oh, nope, he's not hungry. Never mind. Ooh, okay. Leland did end up going down, which is good. All right, so he got Leland over there near the valve.
Get your fill.
Go ahead and turn in our 25 that we have. Yeah, that Leland was really hurt. We got 3 hits on him. That took a lot of damage out of him. One.
Well, look at this. Somebody's ready.
I should win this. And that is why I like my grandpa perk. They get in contention with me and I kill them. Somebody did escape. We're gonna lose 2 people. Okay, we lost 2 people. So we did 50-50 on that one. 2 kills, 2 escapes. But I got a lot of damage on Leland, and the contention with the grandpa perk, it's a good way to show off how that works. That people don't want to grab Johnny with this build because he will just straight out kill you. All right, let's do another one. So, second game in a row of gas station at night. Let's see if we can do better on this one. We have a sissy who should start across the map at battery, so we shouldn't have to worry about battery.
I'll fix it.
But without a cook, we are going to have to keep an eye on this nice little cheese door right here. So we're probably going to spend most of the time patrolling this side of the map. Now there's slamming doors under the house and slamming doors at the ladder. See if this needs to be kicked. That doesn't need to be kicked. Let's go down here, see if we can do anything cheeky real fast. Is there anything cheeky to be done? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go check the house. There's nothing wrong with waiting somewhere just for a little bit, just to see if anything's going to come out of it. You obviously don't want to sit there for the entire match, but spending a couple seconds somewhere isn't a bad thing. See if anybody's coming up here. Come on, I just want a couple of hits. Go back and close this door. We're not gonna stay down here, but I'm gonna see if I can
I'll find you.
lock on to somebody. Oh, did this guy might have actually got it out because we left the door open. Yep. All right. Follow this guy out. I should have closed the door immediately, but I really wanted to get a couple of hits on that Leland. But, I mean, we do have a trail, so. Follow the trail all the way through the crack. That way you're able to see it on the other side. 2. And that is why the trail helps sometimes.
Only gonna hurt for a minute.
So we got 1 kill, and there was an escape. The escape was probably through the cheese door. See if we can get back over there on that side. Yeah, so that's open. This guy is getting fucked up by Sissy. So Sissy did get a couple hits in, but my sheer damage output, he probably still had like at least a quarter of his life left. It does look like they're going out the door on the side. So it looks like it's probably going to be another 50-50. See if they're out here. If they're out here, we'll just chase them off.
Go ahead and hide. It ain't gonna matter.
No trail. So maybe the last person didn't make it out here. Oh, contention over there across the map. We're coming. Yeah, this Johnny hurts with this build. He puts out a lot of damage. I think that the battery and the lock are still on that door over there. So why is Sissy running this way?
Where did you go?
They were in contention over here, weren't they? I guess Sissy chased him back in. Oh, he went into the well. Gotcha. Who is it? It's a Anna. Let's go ahead and turn in our blood. So whenever it comes to Anna, depending on their build, you don't really know how many hits it's gonna take.
It always takes
Because Anna could take a lot of hits. She, depending on what they have on her, she could take a lot of hits, especially if she's good with her power. All right, that gate's locked. Did she make it through there already? I don't have a trail. My guess is she's gonna try to go back out the battery side again. Looking for footprints. Why is that moving? Looking for footprints. So we know that gate was open. Has this gate been unlocked over here? This gate hasn't been unlocked yet.
time to play.
Where are you? We would hope that Sissy is gathering blood. Maybe. Hopefully. Good kill. So what was that? 3 kills? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not too shabby. All right, so that is my Johnny build. I hope that you enjoyed it. It does work very well. My damage output is insane, as you saw. Like, depending on how much attributes they put into their health, I can get 3-hit kills, which is huge. Which surprises a lot of the victims. Like, a lot of the victims will take into account, it's like, okay, this person is gonna hit me. I should be able to get to, you know, this crack or jump down the well, you know, before I die. Until they get hit by this Johnny build and a third of their health disappears. And they're like, what the fuck? So it can be surprising for a lot of the victims. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will have more builds for other family members. So if you want to check those out, make sure that you subscribe. That way you get notified whenever I put out another one of these. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos. And we